filed that report, and then for the rest of the morning, let's see, oh, okay, great, that'll be fun. Okay, and Hey there, welcome back to the Stress Removal Center. I am so glad to see you again. Yes, I saw here on my schedule that you were my next appointment, and that just made me so happy to know that you wanted to come back again and try our services one more time. Yes, if I recall correctly, and from looking at my notes, you came in a few months ago at the end of the summer for a stress brushing procedure. Is that correct? Yes, I remember. I thought I remembered the details of that. And that was your first time here, wasn't it? Well, how did the results of that stress brushing go for you? Did you feel some positive results after the session and in the coming days and weeks? Oh, wonderful. Oh, that is great to hear. Just go ahead and take a few notes of that. Were there any other particular effects that you felt afterward? It's always so helpful for us to know as we're trying to keep making our techniques better and more effective for you. Oh, wow. Okay, and less of those stressful symptoms. And your rest was better. Getting to sleep a little more quickly. Oh, that is all so wonderful to hear. Well, I am just so pleased that you've decided to come back for another session with us. And I see here that we have you scheduled for our end of the year special. Is that correct? Fantastic. I am so pleased that you have chosen this particular treatment. This is one that we really do recommend for all of our clients at the end of the calendar year to come in for this special year-end stress cleansing. It's really quite helpful, and it's not a super lengthy treatment. It's very efficient and very effective, but it will basically help to take away any stressful residues, any worries, any discontent, any resentments, any yucky feelings that may have cropped up during the holiday season. As we know, that can be a very stressful time on our nervous systems. And then we'll also go a little deeper and go back into some of your stresses and worries and negative feelings from this entire year and just do a real sort of end of the year clean out. Get a lot of things out of there that you don't need anymore so that you'll have a fresh start as we move into the new year. And every time you come in for one of these treatments, you know, these effects just build upon each other because each time we get in a little deeper, we get out some of those old stresses, and then we're able to keep you more open and clean and fresh as you move forward so that new stresses and new worries will not be able to adhere to you as quickly and as readily as they might have in the past. So, okay, well, I did already pull up your file and your information here. So, have you moved or changed telephone number or email or anything like that since your last visit? Oh, okay, you do have a new phone number. Okay, can I just get that down, please? Okay, sounds good. And have you had any medical procedures or any medical concerns with your physical or your mental health or any new medications or anything like that since your last visit here that might be helpful for me to know about? Okay. 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 Yes, and I remember that from last time, that that's something you were working with, so we will take a note of that. And then today, since you are booked in for our end of the year stress removal special, I wondered if there are any particular stresses that you experienced this past year, any particular large events or big transitions or anything that you went through this year that you would like to share with me. Completely optional, of course. We do protect your privacy and respect your privacy here in our practice, but if there is anything that you would like to share with me, that might be able to help me to be a little more precise as I look to remove those stresses and the residues and the remains of those negative feelings in your body and in your energy. Oh, wow. Okay, that certainly is a big one. That is a big transition. Okay. And how many months ago was that? Okay. And how have you been feeling about that recently? Is it still causing you a lot of active stress, or is it more in the background of your thinking? Okay. Well, my love and my support is certainly with you as you continue to navigate the effects of that transition in your life. And I do think that what we'll be working on today will be very helpful to you in that process of moving on and moving forward and integrating all the effects of that change in your life. Okay, wonderful. Let me just take a few extra notes here and make sure I do have all of my equipment. Today we'll be using a variety of techniques. I'll be assessing your stress levels to begin with, just taking a look at you, and then I will do some manual stress removal with my hands. We'll do some plucking and we'll do some brushing, and then I also have a few brushes that we'll use like we did in your previous treatment, and I think that that combination should be really effective in helping you to get rid of anything that you're looking to shed for this particular session. Okay, do you have any questions for me before we get started? Let me just get this complete here. And how are you feeling right now as far as your personal comfort? Are you chilly or too warm? Do you need a beverage from the hydration station or anything like that? Okay, just want to make sure that you are very comfortable. If at any point you want to take a break or you do feel a change in temperature, you want to be a little more cozy or you need to step back a little bit, anything at all that you need, just let me know. This is a very organic and spontaneous process. We can pause things at any time to make sure that you feel 100% comfortable. Okay? All right, wonderful. So I will just put this to the side now and make sure. Let me just see if I have my things here that I'm ready to do. Okay. Okay, wonderful. So do I have permission to come in close and touch your face for this treatment? Okay, wonderful. So first of all, I am just going to come in pretty close to your face here and just start taking a little assessment of where things are with your energy, where I see the stresses. Yes, I can see an area over here that we'll want to pay attention to, and some things down here. And then it's helpful for me to just sort of do an overall assessment in a broad sense of where things are over here and over here and right here. Let's see. Yep. Okay. I was expecting that. I remember you had some things going on there last time. So let's just see over on this side and here and down. And I'll just scan down you a little bit here with my hands. This will help me to determine exactly what we need to address first. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, well overall I have to say you're looking quite well. I think you have done a good job at taking care of yourself and using the resources that you have to make sure that you are as resilient as you can be to whatever stresses do come into your life. And there are some areas here that we can certainly work on. We can always be making things better and more peaceful for you. So, I think, yes. Okay, I think that's what I need to know as far as a general sense of your energy and your current stress levels and anything that may be hiding here in the periphery of your energy and your feelings. Okay, wonderful. So I think now I will come in and start to just brush away with my hands a little bit some of these initial stresses that I see. I mean, there are some things here just from the recent holiday season that I'm sure you will be happy to dust off and get rid of. Yes, no matter how well we take care of ourselves during the holiday season, it is typically a stressful time with a lot of expectations and a lot of activity, and a lot of old memories can come up, and we're often confronted with old patterns and things that are quite ingrained in us or in our communities. And so it looks like you've done quite well with managing all that. But I will just get in here and remove some of that. Remove any stress, any anxiety, any feelings of sadness or depression or grief. We see a lot of grief this time of year as folks are coming in for their end of year treatments. It's very natural to feel sadness and to feel nostalgia and feel losses very acutely at this time of year. So it's not that we want to eradicate those feelings or judge them in any way. We're certainly not here to do that. We're just here to lighten your load a little bit so that you can process those emotions and those feelings in a more balanced way and integrate them more fully into your body and into your experience. Okay. Okay, yes. Okay, I think that initial brushing has been very effective, so I think as the next phase, I will come in and do some plucking and some pulling with my fingers. Is that okay? Okay, and this won't be painful or uncomfortable at all. It should feel quite pleasant and quite freeing for you. So I will just come in here and begin to pull and release. Pull and release. Pull and release. Good job. Pull and release. Yes, you just keep breathing. Pull, pull, pull and release. And we're just letting these things go off to the sides here, and they won't come back to bother you anymore. We know exactly how to deal with these absorb all of these negative feelings and worries and stresses that we pull out of you. So you certainly don't have to worry about anything like that returning to you. And if you feel up to it and you feel like bringing to the surface a little bit of what has been bothering you, you don't need to dwell on it, but if there is anything that you want to particularly release right now, you might just gently bring that up in your mind's eye or the feelings in your body that you experience, and just allow me to pull those things away for you, okay? Pull those things out. Oh, yep, sometimes they get a little sticky. Sometimes they get a little sticky, but we will just gently continue to work with these. Gently. You're doing so well. You're doing a great job with this. I'm very pleased. You did so well with your first treatment here. Yes, let me just say, I really felt that you would do well with this treatment as well. Do a little bit of a broader pulling here with both hands. Yes, we're getting in a little more deeply now to some of those stresses of the year, some of those things that have been weighing on you over the last months. And we're just pulling those out, pulling and releasing, pulling and releasing, pulling and releasing, pulling. Yes, we'll get this right in there, get right in there. Sometimes it's helpful to get a little extra clampiness on it before I try to pull it out. Okay, and then I'll come back a little further. And I think you might benefit from a bit of cutting here as well, a bit of snipping of these stress threads. So now I will just pull this back and snip it away. Pull it back and snip it away. Pull and cut. Pull and cut. Pull and cut. Pull and cut. And over here we'll pull. Just snip that away. Pull. Snip that away. Pull. And I'll just make sure that all of that is exiting your energy. And then we'll pull and clip, pull and snip, 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 pull and snip. Beautiful. You're doing so well. I'm very proud of you. Okay, maybe just one more over here. Pull. Pull. And pull. Okay, now once again, we'll just kind of clear all those things from the area. And I want to just clear away any more tiny cobwebs of those stress threads that might be there. Beautiful. Wow, you are already looking so much clearer and brighter. I'm so pleased. And again, I'll just brush, finding a few little stubborn spots here. sets the stage of what I wanted to do with my hands. Actually, as I'm saying that, I'm just feeling that you might need a little more broad pulling from a little farther back here. So we'll spend a little time on that. Are you doing okay? Is this feeling too intense? Or anything like that? Are you feeling any discomfort? Okay, good. Like I said, you are just doing amazingly. You are a star at this. The more that you can release and let go, the easier this is for me and the deeper we can go and the more relief and peace we can bring to you. So it's just really a pleasure to work with someone like you who is so open to letting go and moving on and taking care of yourself. It really helps me do my job and do the best I can for you. Okay, so once again, we'll just sort of tidy up that energy in that space. Beautiful. And now I am going to come in with this brush. Yes, I know you enjoyed this brush in your initial treatment. And so I will come in close to you now. Is that okay? And we'll just use this brush to brush away anything that's present here now and anything from the past that we want to let go of. We did rustle up a good bit of old stress and old emotions with those initial stages of the treatment. And now this brush will just help to brush, 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 brush. Brush away another layer of stress and worry and fear and old feelings so that we can get down to the pure beauty of you. Okay, I'm going to get in here quite close now. Yes, and you can just take a few deep breaths if you need to. You can close your eyes for this part. Just going to keep brushing, keep removing anything that you no longer need, okay? A lot of things build up over the course of a year. We can't help it. We absorb a lot as humans, interacting with others and interacting with the world and media and our environments, and that's why we are here to help you remove some of that extra stuff and keep only the essential things that are most important for you so that you can live your life in a calm and peaceful and enjoyable and satisfying way. Okay, I think I'll just take the brush back and forth here in some broad strokes. We've really made quite a bit of progress here. I am very, very pleased. I think I will now switch. Clean that off a little bit. I think I will switch for a moment to this smaller brush so that I can get in and do a little bit more detail work for you. So we'll get in here, just up on this side and down in this corner and this corner. Good. Yep, there's a little bit of sticky stuff right there. This brush is so good for that. Some of those old patterns that are just really, really tough. Really, really tough to undo sometimes, but you're doing great. We're really getting that gunk out of there so that you can create some new patterns and some new habits will serve you well. Okay, up in that corner now, and back over here. And then we'll just go around and make sure that everything is clear. And then once again, I'll get in there quite close, quite close. Close your eyes, breathe deeply here. Yes, okay, oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a tough spot, are you okay? Okay, take a deep breath if you need to. Wow, you are really, really letting it go. I'm proud of you. That is a lot of stuff in there. Okay, alright. Okay, beautiful. Okay, and then a little bit more here on the perimeter of things. That's always important to do as well, because sometimes things are embedded quite deeply, but then sometimes things just hang around on the surface, and then they can sneak up on us when we're not prepared, and those stresses can sometimes really knock us for a loop. Okay, let's do a little bit of this, and a little bit of, okay, and that, there, here, and there, and here, and there, and there, and here, and there, and here, and there, and here, for here, and over here, and over here, and up here, and down here, and over here, and this, okay. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll go back. Let me get this one freshened up, and then we'll come back to the bigger brush here for one more moment, and just brush, 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 brush. Release, 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 release. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And feel light and fresh. Feel clean and light. And feel the weight lift from your shoulders and from your body and from your mind. Feel the weight of the worry and the stress lift from your shoulders, lift from your back, lift from your face. Relax your jaw, relax your forehead up there. Relax the jaw, relax your temples, relax your whole body. Good job, good job, good job, good job, good job, good job. Okay, so I think we are through with the brushes. And then now for our final stage, I'm just going to come back in once again with my hands. Just warm things up a little bit here, get some good energy going in my hands. And now that we have removed so much from your energy and from your space and from your mind that you don't need, I'm now going to come back in and do a little bit of replacement with some positive things and some affirmations and some reminders to take you forward into the new year. So now I'm just going to come forward with a lot of love, 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 and hope, hope, hope for you, and peace. Pat some peace in all throughout you here. Lots of room for peace, lots of room for peace. Personal peace and peace in your relationships and peace in your surroundings. And we'll bring in some self-confidence and self-belief and self-trust. That's so important. You can trust yourself. You make great decisions trust yourself. You can believe in yourself and you can love yourself. And bringing in a lot of self-worth here, knowing that you are enough, that you are doing a good job, and that this is going to be a fantastic year for you. It's going to be a wonderful new year. Okay, and then I'm just going to fluff up those things a little bit. Make sure they are fully integrated for you. Remind you again that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are valuable, that you are lovable, that you are irreplaceable in this world, okay? Please remember that. That's an important part of our treatments, and our mission here is to ensure that each of our clients walks away feeling their true value and their true worth and their true contributions to this world. We want everyone to be shining bright, to be letting their light shine in the world. So again, I will say you are lovable and valuable and irreplaceable. You are enough. You are worthy. And you are a beautiful and kind and deserving soul. You are so good. You are a good person. And you deserve good things. And so once again, coming in with that trust, that hope, that peace, and that love. Do a final buffing of love here, because that's the most important thing, isn't it? Making sure that you have love programmed in here in every little piece, every little part, every little section of, yes, we'll do that. Okay. Beautiful, and then just sort of wiping across here, making sure it's all integrated and smooth. Beautiful. Beautiful. How are you feeling? Okay, are there any areas that you feel that we need to give a little more attention to, or are you feeling good? Okay, maybe right there. Okay. How's that? Okay, beautiful. Yeah, we'll just do a little extra. A little extra there. Yes, that does look better now. That does look better. Okay, beautiful. Okay, well, as a final stage here, I am going to use this scanning light that I have. It's very, very gentle. And so I'm going to turn it on. And I'm going to use this. It's sort of a combination tool. It scans your energy to see if there's anything we've missed. And then it also is useful for smoothing and fluffing out any of the rough edges that we might have left as we were pulling out these stresses. I'm not detecting any extra areas of stress. I think we've been very thorough, and you've done such a good job at letting go and releasing all these things. So I'll just use this to smooth things out even a little bit more. It's a very warming light, which can bring some extra comfort and peace into your system as we just there. I'll just do a little extra over there, and a little bit there, and then we'll come down and back, and in, and back. Beautiful. Okay, well, you look great to me. I don't think there are any additional interventions that we need to go in and do at this time. I think this has been a lot of good work for today. We do want to pace ourselves with these kind of treatments because they can be a little intense, and so we don't want to push you too hard. We just want to help you release what naturally wants to let go so that you have a lot of open space for new things in the new year. So let me just pick my clipboard back up here and let me just check that we did everything, yes, that we need to do. So how are you feeling? Is there anything you'd like to report back to me about how you're feeling right now? Okay. Okay, well, that's great to hear. Will you just continue to take some nice deep breaths as you're relaxing there? There's no rush for you to get up and have to start moving quickly. You can stay there and let things kind of soak in as long as you need to. And then when you do feel like standing up and moving again, you can go over to the hydration station, and our attendant over there will be happy to prepare you a nice warm cup of herbal tea or pour you a nice glass of cool water. We have some juices, whatever would seem best to you right now to replenish yourself. It will be important for the next couple hours in particular and the rest of the day for you to get plenty of fluids and hydration, and for you to take it easy and rest so that all this good work that we've done can fully continue to integrate and soak into your body. You don't want to do anything too strenuous because you are in a bit of a tender state since we've gotten in there and removed a lot of things. So really just take it easy for the rest of the day. We always recommend that, and I know you received our recommendations for post-session when you booked the treatment. So I hope you'll be able to observe those and really take care of yourself today. Do you have anything else on your agenda today? Oh, wonderful. Okay, that sounds great. Okay, well, sounds like you'll just be able to go home and relax and really let all this good work that you've done today really take effect and fortify you as you prepare to move forward into the new year. So do you have any questions for me as we finish up? No? Okay. Well, I do have to say, you do look quite mellow and quite blissed out. So I'm very pleased that I could help bring you into that state because you really deserve it. You really deserve to feel good. You really deserve to lighten your load and release the stresses of this past year and this holiday season, and to really move into the new year feeling bright and fresh and vibrant. And I'm so excited to see what you'll do this year, to see what good things will come into your life, what things you'll create, what ideas you'll have. I think it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful year for you. Okay, well, I think that we are all set for today. Again, I am just so pleased that I got to work with you again today. And I do hope that you will book a session to come back in a couple of months. It really is important to keep up maintenance with these treatments because the more often you come in for stress removals, as I said, the more deeply we can get into your old embedded stresses, and also the more fresh and clean we can keep you in the present so that new worries aren't as apt to take a hold in you as they might have. And the winter can be a tough time. There are a lot of emotions, and with the weather being darker, there's just a lot of things that we hold on to in the winter months. So coming in sometime in the midwinter or close to the spring can be really good to help flush out those stresses that you don't need and get you ready for a bright and shiny spring season. So I hope I'll see you again. Yes, if you'd like to go ahead and book your next session, you're welcome to do that. After you've finished at the hydration station, you can just stop at the reception desk and they'll schedule your next treatment for you. And yes, I'd be thrilled to be your practitioner again, so just let them know you'd like to work with me, and they'll speak with you about some of the options that we have for the upcoming season, and we'll get something on the books for you so that you know you have that to look forward to. Okay, well, I think you are A-okay. I'm going to check off this session as complete and successful. Please take your time to continue resting there. Take it easy the rest of the day. Get plenty of rest and fluids. Do some nice things for yourself. Have a good nourishing meal later on. And just continue to be kind to yourself in these coming days and weeks as we move into the new year. You're very, very welcome. Thank you for coming in. It's always my pleasure to help you feel better. So you take good care of yourself, okay? Make sure you're resting well, and I'll see you again soon.